There's that small gap between the trees that Pricey's just trying to find the angle to get a shot. And all it takes is one headshot could really make the difference and maybe encourage C9 to push up this hill.
Fascinating, isn't it, that we have Sharky on one side and we have Zero on the other. Long-term APAC South fans would probably think that that was impossible at one point. They were almost joined at the hip when it came to playing together, to sharing success. But now it's opposite sides, opposite colors. And DarkZero, their cover is starting to disappear here. This palm tree is serving them well.
It does seem like Cloud9 and Virtus.pro are both focused on DarkZero right now, and when DarkZero recognize that, they might have to just commit to fighting one of them and try and play for second place. It's such a horrible thing to have to do, but sometimes when you get that realization, you might have to.
Well, DarkZero have got to move first here, and you can see that's why they're trying to do damage. Those shots from Naughty. Well, naughty by name, naughty by nature. It's going to be Sykes who goes down in first here.
May not be an opportunity to get a red as well. You will see now. Bangalore Ultimate comes down. Rolling Thunder will do a lot of damage. Sorcerer's going to fall because of it. And actually, it's advantage for
DarkZero swinging this. DarkZero swinging this. They play for second. They think that this is their opportunity. DarkZero will be eliminated though. And it'll be C9 who somehow managed to hold it off. But this is just opening the door for VP to come in. Sharky's return to the finals starts with a win.
What a moment that is for Virtus.pro. An excellent day yesterday, and it carries on here today. 15 points on the board just from that match alone. They can start to maybe think about, well, we're in the mix of this one. Taking down the likes of DarkZero.
Obley with the blood of the hunt, that's the only one left they've got, but perhaps Blasts? Does he have the Nox grenade? That could be massive. It's an open space. TSM still in that corner though.
But even if he had the Nox grenade here too, I mean, Krampe's on that Watson, so that gen could really come in clutch.
So he's just used it to try and smoke TSM. Can he fumigate them out of this corner? I don't think he's quite managed to.
See if he can suffocate him here too. Still playing on that little lip. And that scan, the circle closing in right behind them for this final round. They also have to look over to their left. Yes, we saw that Moby being called in, but that's for some extra cover for OMiT to work with. Well, reject Winnity. The Kings on Pride Walk.
Let's see if it's which line's gonna come out on top this time. We did see there from Blasts. He didn't opt for the parabolic force, but he might have been hoping for it, because a couple of long-range caustic barrels thrown in against TSM there could have been deadly. That said, they have to stick in that corner to try and heal up a little bit while they weather these bang olds coming down. They lose one along the way.
I mean, they found a crevice, but right now they knew that they weren't going to win in their positioning because they were pinched. TSM get eliminated and reject Winnity. Clean up shop, taking game number 2 on Storm points.
Oh, they're very solid 9 kills as well. It's a 21-point game there from Reject Winnity. Adding that to a lot of those advanced standing points they have, they are now going to be head and shoulders above the rest of the competition. Ultimates for all of those teams coming out. A truce is called.
With Frex having the high ground though and having the Blue Evo Shield, Spacestation have been here all game long. They get the knock, but they obviously can't get the finish here, not giving up this high ground. As Zainu putting in some extra pressure, but they want this KP here with 3 squads left. Serenity get eliminated. LG right below them.
Aurora, the only team without a caustic. That's one of the reasons why they can't push up that high ground towards SSG. The other is they can just poke their heads out and destroy you at any time. LG, however, has the wingman. If there's one thing that can change their fortune, maybe that gun is it. The final 3v3.
LG have been popping off here. 4 kills going in favor for Funk. The circle's closing in right behind them. See the ult getting called in here too, but the Nox grenade in Frex's hands, ready to go. See if LG could test them here on this opening. They drop down, knowing to fully swing it onto them. The trade though, as Zainu gets a knock onto Slayer. Frex is the last one alive. He gets a knock afterwards, and LG from the low ground, wait for Spacestation. to hell over them for free. That has now elevated LG to second place overall. As the odds were against them, they are here to show up in this finals lobby.
Tough situation, and you have to say, potentially still winnable for Effect. One thing that he doesn't have is the abilities that he's used to on Horizon, though. Playing Bangalore this time around, which means that he won't be able to hit the grad lift, creep up behind Not Moist and DZ if they do decide to engage here.
I mean, the downside here for Effect is if he does swing down through the southern side of that mountain, he's going to be very visible to DarkZero.
Well, DarkZero, they have to move first here. The zone will force them into the line of sight of Not Moist, and you can see that they know it as well. Bangol's going down. They're going to slide down underneath them at the moment, but they take a little bit of damage. But are Not Moist going to challenge this? And more importantly, are DarkZero aware of the position of Effect?
Effect's about to swing.
Oh, it's that stick as well. Suddenly they have to push on him. But Effect's doing work. Effect's doing the damage. And Effect might just be pushing Alliance all the way here, but it doesn't matter because Not Moist take the game and they get that first victory here in the tournament.
Effect influences that game right at the end. Crazy shots coming in to essentially gift the position and the win to Not Moist, and boy does that put them close.
Well, what an exhilarating final circle as well for all members involved, and you can see everyone pretty happy. I mean, it's all about getting points at this moment and getting closer to that match point threshold. It does send DarkZero all the way to the top of the leaderboard and has them only 6 points away from that 50 points that we speak of.
DSG fans getting a little bit loud here in LA, and why wouldn't they? 28 points on the board at the moment, but a win here will bump them up even more, and enemy's going to get the knock onto Blast as well.
Great aggression coming out of Designful just to take an angle, and he's got the portal to go back if he needs to, but Disguise recognized now. OMiT were weak, and suddenly it's a 3 versus 3. Big points could be here for Disguised.
Reject Winnity, who have hit match point, they have done their job. But will it be done in style? With a win here, OMiT's going to go down. DSG trying to trade out kills here. KINOTROPE is going to drop. Sangyun with the Mozambique in his hand, gets one onto Timmy as well. Jumping into the portal, the DSG portal is going to be KINOTROPE. Can he get back into a position? Gets the armor swap to maybe win this 1v1, but it's Designful on the other side of it. The Sentinel charge in his hands. Knockdown shield's going to be up. Designful still with some shields, sprays, plays, and wins it for DSG!
And the Galen Arena erupts for Disguised, as it is much needed points on the board to send them into the top 5 now. What a way to introduce yourself to the grand finals with a victory like that.
DSG with the win, but the story is not theirs for now. We have 2 teams who have hit match points. Reject Winnity and DarkZero in this next game could be crowned champions of the Split 1 playoffs.
If the other teams are guessing correctly who these teams are and taking them out in time, then I'd be very impressed, but they are really trying to make sure that the fewest teams possible are going to be on match point for match 7.
The fact that Aurora are 2 points away from also hitting match points. 38 points right now. They are neighboring Virtus Pro. Team that rotated very quickly from Barometer. You see that scan coming in. And with the lifeline, this could be a huge game changer as they slowly inch their way into that next circle.
I mean, VP on a single kill right now.
Oh,
no!
No way!
It's happening!
Again? Hardecki's the first one to get knocked from Aurora, but none of these teams could push first, though, so it's a bit of a stalemate as the circle's closing in behind their backs. Oh, another stick! This time onto Zap, the Radiant Transfer, the Conduit, that can also control so much space with that ult.
Oh, you've never been that happy to have 125 shields. It'll consume that Arc Star damage, but on the other side, VP teaming up to take down 9 Impulse and Aurora. I don't know if they can live through it. Can they just get a knock? Maybe a finish here? They need the 2 points.
Oirain gets it to cover for right now. They try to swing, find him in an angle, but he's safe until he's forcing it out from behind the Moby. Our last 3 squads, Aurora's trying to get away, but he's stuck in the caustic gas.
He doesn't survive it. They don't make match point. Elevate come in.
And Elevate from 0 to 100. They come out from the bottom part of the leaderboards, skyrocketing to taking game number 6.
So angry that they have been denied the chance to play these early games or play the games out at all. Elevate drop one of the biggest kill games we've ever seen in a match point land lobby. But with the 2 solos, 2 other squads up, Disguised and Legends are the ones who could keep this series going.
Oh, but DarkZero is just in such a good position in May and here. Oh, the 140 off the Kraber onto the solo, but you can't expose yourself. The pressure is on. Legends Gaming, look at DarkZero. Disguise have to eventually go up that zip line.
Nasky actually finds a spot. Not only that, he's got his teammates' banners. Is there a chance he gets them back into this?
Surely not. Not in front of DarkZero for free. Disguise, though, they can make a move with Design and his portal. They got less than 45 seconds on the clock, and they already got the scan.
That's a killer point, Vicky. If they've actually got that, Zero goes down to Koiful.
Koiful, the MVP, sending nades in their direction. Other team out here, DarkZero lose out on Zero. The huge nade coming in from Koiful, the Rolling Thunder. Legends may have saved the day. Will they go to a game 8?
ZZ can't believe it. Hands on his head as the grenades rain in. If there's one thing you can't do anything about sometimes in Apex Legends, the frag grenade on your skull.
We had the Legend fans in the crowd before we went into this game. Cloud9 get eliminated, and it looks like Legends are king of the hill, but we get the res. Sights getting Gen back up.
It looks like Disguise have taken the attention away from Legends Gaming. This allows DarkZero a chance to start working their way back into it. But the other members have scammed, and now they're pushing down to keep it going.
Sights here, trying to give him some suppressed fire, working up the rod, gets the double crack. Following up with Gen, the last one alive. Legends trying to fully send it. It's up to them, but they take out DarkZero. We are going on to another game, game 8. In the horizon, Legends, the MVP.
Oh, they're legends to everyone in the crowd right now. Everyone who wants more Apex. The full 307 are back up, and they're gonna send it in. Nasky stands up.
No way! There's no way!
Okay.
Solo Nasky! He got the Moby Beacon res in front of all of their faces!
When I said they can play a part in finishing that game off, I was like, take some shots at DZ, maybe get a knock and allow the other teams to push in. I wasn't saying come out and clear the whole thing yourself.
Salute everyone in the crowd. I want to see some salutes. Salutes for 07.
On your feet, soldiers.
Reject Winnity have held this spot for so long. They took that fight a little bit earlier. They win the fight against DSG. And now it's about winning one more. If they can do it, it will be a historic moment, not just for them, but for the ALGS and APAC North.
The regional final winners of APAC North. The informed team coming into this tournament, and they know this is the best opportunity they will ever get at lifting that trophy. Look at C9, look at the position Serenity are in. Everything falling into place for Reject Winnity right now.
You're looking at the armors, you're looking at the position. You don't get many better opportunities. And we're about to see them throw down.
I'm going to look around here for loot.
Karapu's going to go wide here, put that gen down, give them something to play around. The fence is going to go down as well, just to get that perimeter up to stop those pushes coming in.
Both teams are just staying alive. I mean, Reject Winnity are just going to watch this unfold in front of their very eyes. Surely it's going to be the moment for APAC North here.
Sangyu gets the first knock onto a member of Serenity. C9 biding their time, waiting for their moment. As all of Reject Winnity find themselves with red evos. It's a massive moment for Apex. It's a huge moment for APAC North. As Reject Winnity will be your champions.